Hello, this is for my Capstone 2 video presentation. I am going to go over 4 questions that were given to me. The first question is, who were you as a leader at the beginning of the applied major coursework? In the beginning, I guess to reflect, I wasn't in the position I am now of leadership, nor did I have the understanding or even an inkling of what leadership truly was. I was selfish. I was non-communicating. I never looked inside or outside of the box. An autocratic leader, as put simply. I didn't give benefit of the doubt, nor had any empathy. Whenever I first started in issues in organizational leadership, my very first class, I was able to understand the definition of leadership. I was able to understand what goes into leadership as far as not only personality traits, but actions, how to communicate, the emotional side of it, the business side of it, the managerial side of it. There was a lot of perspectives and point of views that I was able to understand and look through fully, not just based on one definition of what leadership is, as we know that there's many styles and definitions of it, but just what the basis of what leadership entails and what all goes into it. I didn't really know what leadership was. I thought it was just someone that people would follow based on their personality solely. I didn't understand the work behind it. I didn't know what all goes into leadership. Now that I do, I know the ins and outs and how hard it is to look at all perspectives and all the data and all of everything that leadership entails. It's not just having a pretty face or a great attitude or a great work ethic. It is a lot more than just the simple definition of leadership. My second question is, what did I learn as I was completing each class? Again, my first class was learning the definition of leadership, knowing the theories of leadership. I go on to learn about data analysis and the tools to find the quantitative data. It almost reminded me of my algebra class. A lot of algorithms that you can actually figure into business and leadership to just find a way in how to better your business and how to better communicate and how to better customer service. To find efficiency. There was so many. I liked my data-driven class, data-driven decision-making class. That was fun. And also in that class, we learned how to interpret that data and how to understand and come to that conclusion and how to form other conclusions. There was the ethics and framework of moral leadership. I got to understand that, yes, morals, values, ethics, the majority of humanity, and this is putting it simply, is quite the same. However, based on each company and their product and how they want to present themselves to society, it's all different in more ways than one, where they want to present that their product is better than the other due to they hold themselves to a higher standard or compared to another competitor. They don't affiliate with some other competitor, and there's so many perspectives of just ethics, values, and morals as well, just based on each company. I was able to think about critical thinking. Again, this is me, even while I'm doing this video, trying to find the way to communicate from a leadership perspective how I interpreted all of the knowledge I learned based on leadership, and how to analyze what I learned. And at some point, even during my career now, locate these challenges in leadership or in communication or in efficiency or in any of the processes that are going on to my day-to-day life, things that I notice that I'm able to look at, analyze it, come to a census where I'm able to find a solution or a resolution or a better way in performing an action or communicating my actions, or how anything can be put, not simply, but just another way to communicate it from another side and another perspective. I was able to learn about organizational change, which is constant for people, especially now in this economy. I mean, there's a lot of change going on now, and that's things that employees have to learn, employers have to learn. There's constant change going on there, and it's not just based on society or economy. There's internal factors that go into organizational change as well. It could be changing a product, could be changing a process, policies, a bunch of change, and to learn how to adapt and constantly be open is another thing that I've learned. And then to assist a company in organizational leadership perspective, I've definitely taken initiative in that in my career now, and I am definitely proud of what I've learned and want to implement that into my day-to-day life here at work. And it's crazy that I can come up with more ways in having the knowledge of what I do now to apply it to my career now. The third question is, who am I now as a leader? I believe I'm a charismatic leader now. I'm very passionate about leadership, as I was saying before, in almost every aspect of my life, not only my career. And I know how to transform it, thinking from not only within my company now, but externally in my personal goals as well. It's not a thought process. It's not only a communication process, but it's a process itself that affects my day-to-day greetings amongst my team and others. It's truly a lifestyle change to be a leader and to apply leadership traits, values, morals, ethics, all of its own styles and everything like that. I always want to do better and always want to lead from a leading perspective and know that I always want the best. My last question, because I know I'm running it pretty long, is number 4. As a leader, where do you go from here? What do you need to do to continue your leadership journey? I haven't touched on this yet, but leaders are constantly evolving and thinking of a multitude of ways to be more efficient or how to communicate in greater process than before. I can't believe I wrote that. I believe as a leader today in my personal journey, there is nowhere else to go than up, and to continue my leadership journey wherever it takes me. To continue it, I would have to continue learning and knowing that there are many possibilities and opportunities around the corner, and I don't need to settle on just one answer. I need to continue to communicate effectively and understand from all perspectives on how to get the message across without barriers. I am truly honored to have known all of this about leadership, and I hope to apply it in my, not like I said, in my day-to-day life, but also in my current position. And I believe I answered all the questions. Thank you so much. My name is Victoria Hartman, and this is for my Capstone 2 video presentation. Thank you.